Congratulations on your new Innokin VV 3.0 starter kit from Mount Baker Vapor. Soon you will join the millions of people who have switched to vaping and protected themselves from the dangers of cigarettes. First, let's go over some quick safety information. First and foremost, if you have children or pets, keep all devices and e-juice out of reach. If your battery gets hot to the touch when using, please discontinue use and contact our customer service department at support@mountbakervapor.com. The VV 3.0 is a variable voltage, variable wattage battery that features a slim design, pass-through charging, and an easy-to-use operation. When you open your kit, the first thing you will find is your battery. You will also find a micro USB retracting charging cable, an AC wall adapter, and 5 iClear 16 tanks. First, let's take a look at your battery. To turn on the battery, click the fire button 3 times in a row. To turn the battery off, click it another 3 times. When the battery is on, it will signal you with 3 flashing lights of different colors, first red, then yellow, and then green. The button will also light up when you push the fire button, and the color of the light that is emitted will tell you the battery life. Green is charged, yellow is half charge, and red means that you need to charge your battery. To charge your battery, simply take the retractable USB cord included with your kit, and using the micro end, plug it into the bottom of the e-cig. Once you have your cable securely connected to your battery, you can either plug the full-size USB in into a USB device like a laptop or computer, or use the AC adapter included in the kit. Simply plug the USB in, retract the cord, and plug into the wall. The Innokin VV 3.0 also features pass-through charging. This means that even if the battery is plugged into the wall charging, you can still use it as a vape. Simply push the button and vape like normal. The VV 3.0 is a variable wattage, variable voltage device, meaning that you can raise or lower the amount of power the battery will output. To do this, simply hold the plus or minus button by the screen and the firing button down at the same time. Push the button up or down to reach your preferred settings. The VV goes all the way up to 11 watts and all the way down to 6 watts. To operate the VV 3.0 in voltage mode instead of wattage mode, simply hold the button and the fire button at the same time until the screen is presented, and then hold the negative button and the power button at the same time, which will bring up volts rather than watts. In order to change from voltage back to wattage, simply bring up the voltage selection mode, and then hold the plus button and the fire button at the same time. This will bring the device back into variable wattage mode. For the sake of this video, let's go ahead and set our device to 7 watts. The next step is to fill up your tank. Remember, these are polycarbonate tanks, meaning that some citrus or cinnamon flavors can damage the tank. Only use flavors not included on our tank crackers list shown in the description of the video. Start by removing one of the tanks and setting it in front of you. Gently unscrew the mouthpiece of the tank. Once you have removed the mouthpiece, the tank will be open and ready for juice. With the nozzle of the bottle pressing up against the side of the tank, squeeze the juice into the tank. Once the tank is filled up to the 1.6 milliliter line, your tank is full. You can then go ahead and replace the mouthpiece and give it a little bit of a shake. We also recommend to let the tank sit for 5 to 10 minutes after filling, to allow time for juice to absorb into the wick and get to the coil. Once you have let the tank sit for 5 to 10 minutes, go ahead and thread it onto the top of your VV 3.0. Once the battery is turned on and your tank has sat for 5 to 10 minutes, you're now ready to vape. Simply push and hold the fire button and take a drag like you would a normal cigarette. You should be able to audibly hear the vapor being vaporized within the tank. When you start to get a burnt taste or little to no vapor, it's time to change your coil. Each coil should last anywhere between 1 to 2 weeks depending on how much you vape, so you won't have to worry about a new coil for at least a month with the tanks included. The starter kit does not come with any extra coils, but it does come with 5 extra tanks, so you can use those up before you need to purchase new coils. The tanks included with the Innokin 3.0 VV are the iClear 16 replaceable coil head tanks. They can also be found on our website at mountbakervapor.com. Again, congratulations on your investment from all of us here at MBV. We wish you success in making the switch and would like to offer our assistance in any way. If you have any issues that arise or questions to be answered, please contact our customer service staff either by phone or by visiting mountbakervapor.com and chatting with one of our specialists. You can also send an email to support@mountbakervapor.com to contact us. Thanks for watching and breathe strong!